beats like a thunder's roar. Rubber burns and the engine soars. Rev bomb rides with a wild man's pride. The world can't keep up no matter how it tries. Rev bomb's motorbikes got a heart of steel. Wheels spinning faster than the fear we feel. Lights flash like fire in the dead of night. He's a rebel on wheels chasing freedom's light.
Evening all, welcome along. I've just had a shower, look at that. I'm all nicely shaved and fresh for you lot tonight. I don't know why. Evening all to GB, no mask tonight. I'm still waiting for him to come, but hopefully something may appear over the weekend. So we'll get that lined up for next week. So Blake Spipes here, time to go. Joe, evening Joe, Andy GSA, Boo, Dave Anderson. Hello fellow Bellends. Yes, there is a meaning to that. Hello, says J Dutch, my partner in crime. Slow Riders here. You are just in time. As always, if you want to come and join me on the stream, the link is pinned to the top of the YouTube page. But if you happen to be watching anywhere else, you can jump in and down here. That's the link down there on the bottom of the EV Mux, and it's also up in the side chat over there. Grab your camera, come and jump on, join Rev, and I have got my favourite glass that Mrs. B got me, with my initials on it, and I've got a nice glass of 12-year-old Chivas Regal, and loads of Coke in it as well, because I am working tomorrow. Right. Let's crack on. There is loads and loads and loads to get through tonight. Loads of discussion, loads of questions, and we shall start off. Now, Jay's done one. Loads of people have put videos up of bell-end car drivers, and my God, the standards of driving. Everybody's coming out the woodwork this week, and I have seen some appalling driving standards. People just not using indicators, cutting lanes, or bike beside you, and they're not just checking the blind spot, and they're just moving straight over. So hence the bell ends. Look, son, a bell end. Yes, most of them have got BMWs, Audis, Range Rovers, or the Toyota Prius, and of course Nigel's favourite one, the Honda Jazz. JD's here as well. Mr. Jim D's always in the room. Evening, Jimbo. Good to see you. Just realised you're driving out of a glass with DT, drinking out of a glass. Yes, it's just got the D's on it. Yes, so you get DTs after a glass of that. Yeah, get your headphones on, Jerry. Come and join in the stream. That's a fancy outfit you've got on, Reb. Believe it or not, Temu, $2.99 for a Triumph Racing T-shirt. They do these in multiple colours. I like the black and orange because it's quite visible, but they're cheap as chips. Just go on Temu and whack in Triumph T-shirt. There are loads and loads and loads on there. I've got about 4 with the picture of the Explorer on the front. So Explorer 1215. I normally wear them in the summer. But I do like my Triumph T-shirts now. Also, I daren't stand up too much, but Mrs. B got me some lounging trousers that are covered in Harley Davidsons and bikes and Hondas and God knows what. So I'm not going to stand up and show them off. But yes. Oh, Nige sent me a sick note looking after his young one, saying, that's all right. We will see him on Sunday when they do the Sunday night live stream. Andy, we're being good, only having one day a month where we drink. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday then. That's the one day. Yeah, exactly. I was going to have some masks tonight, but they haven't turned up yet. So we will wait because obviously coming up over the next couple of weeks, James is going to be making an appearance, sort of, and Andy's Parrot. Yes, we've got a couple of different masks. I like to do a different mask every week. And one of my friends is obviously, he does the Predator up at, he was the one that was at Chilly Willy. And I've been Googling how much that proper Predator, not the cheap Chinese knockoff, but the proper Predator helmet with a real decent helmet inside of it. They are about $2,000 for that Predator helmet. It's like, Jesus Christ. You find a cheap one for about 450 quid. But the decent Predator helmet with all the dreads and the proper face mask on it, and it's ECE approved and ACU approved, you're looking about £2,000 for one of them. I thought my climb back there was expensive, but Jesus Christ, that Predator mask! But it is an uncomfortable helmet to wear because you've literally got that much vision just through the eye slits. I do like a decent bit of vision, so yes, I am waiting for my new Cardo to turn up so I can put my new Cardo in that, and that will now become my summer helmet. Thanks to Andy, that obviously recommended that, and went to Sports Bike Shop, tried it on. It is snug as a bug. And it's also got that honeycomb in the top of it as well, which my other crash helmet has not got. But it's lightweight, it's comfortable. Believe it or not, when you've actually got it on, it's a lot cooler than when I've got my Explorer on. And I had it on for I was wearing it in the other night. I had it on for about half an hour. And she went, I bet you're sweating in that. And I went, actually, it's actually really cool inside. I said, there's no heat in here at all. So, yeah, you've got to recommend, if you're going to get a decent helmet, spend the money. But the Climb is a really, really good helmet as well. So, Andy is on a health kick as well. So, it's cheaper than a Parrot, even better. So, yeah, all good. If you want to come and join me, as I said, if you want to come and jump in on the stream, very welcome to do so. And we're going to put the link up one more time in the side chat for you and down the bottom of the screen. So, all you got to do, jump on the EV Mux. That goes for you, Joe, Jerry, and everybody. Links down there, up in the side chat on YouTube. Come and join me on camera and have a few discussions. Now, obviously, can't tonight. I've got issues. That's all right, Joe. Whenever you're ready, anytime. We'll do it another week. But everybody is obviously, it's the start of bike season. Triumph t-shirt with an oil patch on it. No, there ain't no oil patches on this one. This one doesn't soak up oil as good. Andy was saying about the Climb. Test prove it's 40% cooler than other helmets due to its infrared visor. Yeah, I had that on the other night. I was literally sat because I just wanted to try and get the cheek pads all nicely worn in for when I go and actually ride with it on. And it's as cool as anything. I was just sat there with the visor up, just watching telly, getting used to it. But after about an hour, you don't even notice you've got it on your head. It is that light compared to my other crash helmet that is a carbon. It's a bloody good helmet. I really like it. And obviously, I haven't got to worry now about keep flicking my sun shield up and down. Just put the visor down. They did say, obviously, if you want a bit of air through it, with the Climb, you can just click them in, or you just leave it slightly cracked open because you've got that seal that goes around the bottom and allows a little bit of air movement across the bottom of the mask. But it's a bloody good helmet. So everyone's coming out the woodwork. All the bikers are all starting to prep their bikes up, and I've had some dog of a bikes in this week. Everybody's getting their 125s and their big bikes out. I've got 600 RR coming in tomorrow for a service as well. So that's going to be an interesting one. Roll the towel up, stuff it in your helmet for a couple of days. I shall try that, yeah. Give that a go as well. That's a good idea. Try that one out. Slow's just said there, plenty if you want a replacement. Mine's ready, just need the weather. Yeah, it's been awful weather this week. It really has been awful. And don't forget, obviously, Jim Diesel has started to do a Sunday afternoon blog, Sunday afternoon tea with Jim Diesel. So I missed out on that, but I managed to catch up and watch the rerun of it. So something on a little bit of a Sunday afternoon, if you're doing nothing, jump in and watch the man himself, Jim Diesel, live on camera. And he's obviously chatting about the new helmets this week. So talking about little bits and pieces and Cardo systems and all the different crash helmets. So something worth watching. And of course, there are loads and loads of channels out there to watch as well. Beans on Toast has done a couple of really, really good ones. Premises have started whacking stuff up. And it's good to see RJ, Royal Jordanian, has actually gone out and he's riding around on his Nuda at last. It's been ages since he's been posting a video. No problem, Jim. Welcome, put the times up. So, yeah, if, Jim, you want to post your times up when you're on, give it a little plug, and I'll share your channel up on the screen as well in a minute, mate. The other couple of quick ones that we were going to go through is obviously there are a lot of bikers that are picking up a lot of hate at the moment. There is one, I think it's Toothless on Two Wheels. He's just getting hate left, right, and centre. I don't know why. He does some really good stuff. And also, let me just jump across into my YouTube channel. I've got a list of videos that I am due to watch over the next couple of days, I would say. Obviously, Buster ADV, he's running his monthly live at the moment, so he's got Tutor on a Bike and Scottish Biker Abroad on his channel, because he always does the last Friday of the week. So Buster's got his channel going as well. Dorset Rider and everybody's all over there at the moment. Monkeywood Garage has done Best Biker Bar, the garage bar and grill. So that's another good one for you guys to go and have a look at. Helmet Head Pro Rider versus Novice Rider in his off-roading parody. Another good channel, go and watch, that's him. And of course, Slowbo Lobo, RIP Aprilia Bagasso, but Slowbo Lobo does quite a lot of the ones where the bikers get cut up by cars, and he's like, oh, look at this. Lone Rider, I tend to watch a little bit from Lone Rider, and they're looking at the new quick release prototypes of the cases for the R1300 GSA. Don't like them boxes at all. I had a look at them and I'm like, really, Lone Rider? You're so far behind Givy and everybody. Good one, though, is if anybody happens to follow him, is the Birchwood Biker. And Birchwood Biker has just done a thing about the art of lane filtering or splitting. Is it legal to filter or lane split? Do it safely. Most people filter at a good sort of 20, 30 mile an hour. Some of us do it a little bit faster. It all depends on what your filtering skills are like. And obviously Jay done one recently where he pulled up a bit behind the bus and it was like, oh, bus canyon. I wouldn't have gone for that gap. And Jay sat behind and he's like, no, neither am I. You've got to judge the distance, especially if you are going between vehicles. In one of those moves, you are going to be the sandwich in the middle and your bars and your legs are going to be the first things that get caught. So if you are filtering in traffic, obviously keep an eye ahead. Make sure that you can see that driver in the mirror and make sure that they're not going to switch lanes before you decide that you'll go all the way through. Derek Soul's done a good one, Wet Day Out on the trails. And also Hippo Drones as well. He's been out trail riding and the drip about social media. And obviously the big thing at the moment, everybody is struggling putting videos out. And Military Biker covered this one because he was obviously tour videos of about 10, 15 minutes are getting the views. But obviously, all the youngsters now and everyone else is on this short form content, the shorts on YouTube, the shorts on TikTok. It's just scroll, 15 seconds of content, move on to the next biker. So obviously, everybody is struggling now with videos that they're putting out, unless, of course, you've got the followers that are going to sit and watch what you do. But yeah. Jay's red light in front of him, exactly, yeah. But you've got to be very careful now because obviously short form content is getting the views a lot more than what your standard videos were. And obviously YouTube is starting to shift the analytics now more towards the short form content. Another good one for you, GB's been out and obviously he's Herald Maverick 125. He went out and had a quick ride and a rev bomb on it. So that bike does sound very, very good as well. So well done on that one, mate. Let's have a few more, should we say. AB, Anonymous Biker, he's out on his Harley and Indian. He's talking about Harleys and Indians. So Anonymous Biker, another good one. And Jim's obviously done a video a couple of days ago, how to ruin a perfectly good helmet. So, yeah, loads and loads of videos of channels to follow. If you do fancy a little bit of fun, let's just jump onto his channel. we're going to copy that up and drop that in the side chat. So normally on a Sunday afternoon, normally around 2 to 3 p.m. There we go, Jim Diesel. So all you got to do, go to YouTube at Jim Diesel 71, and you can have afternoon Sunday tea with Jim Diesel. And Jace just said, yeah, no one has an attention span these days, 30 seconds max. I prefer to watch the longer content at the moment. I like to just sit there in the morning, cup of tea before I go to work my way through about 3 or 4 videos, or see if anybody's live streaming, just sit in the background listening to the content. When you're sitting there with the mouse, click, 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 looking at the short videos, and most of it is crap anyway. So a couple more. Let's see who else has got some content out. So we're rolling back. I'm literally, all I do is just go to my subscriptions that I've got up and just look through some of the stuff that is on there. And Jerry's got one as well, Flat Cafe Racer, and 5 more. 10 of my videos that have impacted me the most. Recommended watch. So that's another one from Jerry, Flat Cap Cafe Racer. Go and have a look at that one. And let's just see who else is on there. And we've got Joe's done one as well, the CBF 125F 2026. Have a quick look at his little 125. That went up 3 days ago. Excuse me. So that's another one that is in my watch list as well. So yeah, loads of stuff. Howie's just said, I like a video that allows me to drink a whole cup of coffee too. Yes, exactly that. Right, let me have a quick swig of this. That's better. Right. Tours for this year, though. So, our little group in Milton Keynes, the next Sunday where we are out, well, we're going to try and get out this Sunday. One of the guys said to me, he said, there's a great little cafe just outside of Silverstone Circuit. So it's only, 15 mile away? He said, there's a great little cafe just outside Silverstone Circuit. So if it is dry this Sunday, we'll have a run out to Silverstone Circuit and check out the cafe that is over there. But Emma's Cafe, first Sunday it is going to be open is going to be probably February the 20th. So I did message Emma. She's coming in tomorrow to have an MOT on her mum's car. Not 20th, 22nd, sorry. So February 22nd is what we're looking at to open, go up to Emma's on a Sunday. Weather dependent, but she said to me, if it is obviously good, we shall grab a ride out to that. Joe's just said, great video of that, Joe. Strange Fruit Bikers here as well. Evening, buddy. Been on the night shift the last few weeks. Hope all is well. We are all good here. Just the next thing to do is get rid of the cat in the end and wire the spotlights and CarPlay in, but need a couple of hours of dry weather to do it. 26 quid for 2 cameras. That is not bad at all. Lovely, lovely, lovely. 125, popular find. Yeah, it's popular, I find. Look a bit red there, Rev. I've just stepped out of the shower. That's the missus. Yes, she's gone. She's not here tonight. She's out with her friends for dinner. All right for some. I'm just left struggling on my own. Meal for one. Oh, poor old me. It's such a sad life. Howie's just said, my latest video only got 11 views so far. YouTube analytics is crap. Yeah, the analytics are all over the place at the moment. Everybody's on short form content. And I thought mine weren't doing well. Lily's here as well. Evening, Lils. Haven't been out yet this month. Wet and cold. Don't do it for me. Little flower I am. Just showing Jamie my diamond art in the background. That'll be all that stuff over there. There's one. So if anybody fancies any diamond art, we've got a whole Facebook page of this. If you fancy Mel's diamond art, and also the tissue box that we're using as a flower holder at the moment. So yeah, she sits in the corner, does her diamond art. There's another one for you. That's that one. That's quite nice. And then she does all this stuff as well. So the pen holders, look, little owl pen holder. And if you happen to want a phone stand, that's the only rabbit you'll see in this house. That's that one. But she's got literally a whole selection. She's taken up half of my office with the bloody diamond art. Right. Jules just said, I find it short. I got over 1K for you. Long form, less than 50. Exactly that. Have a good weekend, everybody. MT is here as well. Evening, MT. Let's have a quick. Nowhere near the views this get 5 years ago. Can't really see the point. That's what everybody is saying at the moment. It's the short form content is just ruining YouTube at the moment. But it's bloody awful at the moment. You just can't get on with it. That's pretty. It is. It is. She likes a little hobby while I'm sitting here looking at my YouTube. So she sits in the corner with her diamond art. And the other bits and pieces anyway. And she's done all this behind me as well. So that one there, the Rev Bomb one there, that's diamond art as well. She sat and did that for me. But she used to be known as Mel's Gels because she's not only has she got a diamond art, the whole front bedroom is a nail bar. So she does she has a little nail bar in the front for her friends. So she goes and sits and does her gel nails as well. Bless her. Yes, I will get half an office to myself anyway. What's Joe said? Yeah, too much AI. There is too much AI at the moment. Oh, look, someone's here. I've got a partner in crime to talk to now. It's Andy. Evening, Andy.
Oh, hello.
So you're well manicured. Nah, I've got greasy mechanic's hands, mate. It's like everyone's like, Jesus Christ, look at the state of your hands. Look, I've still got burn marks and grease and crap all that. And that's after the third lot of scrubbing and washing. So that's another thing for you. Dorset Rider's here. Oh, he's back from Buster's channel then. Evening, buddy. Good to see you. I don't know how many of us here do a little bit of welding. But I was watching a video on you. This will surprise you, Andy, because we all do this in a garage.
Moon passers by. Oh, no.
Red, I'm thinking of taking the Munro shirt you sent and taking it down to Bonneville for some pictures. Yes, do it. Yeah, do it. Grab some photos. I'll share it up over here. And Mr. James Diesel's here. Evening, Jimbo. Right. Most of us do a little bit of welding every now and then. A little bit of the old MIG welding. So I was watching a certain video, and our health and safety guy that comes in once a month, I mentioned it to him, and I said to him, the amount of stuff in the garage that you use brake cleaner on, good old fashioned brake cleaner, it's really good for you. So if you don't know, brake cleaner in a bottle, pump up the bottle, squirt it everywhere, or you'll have your brake cleaner in a can, and you'll obviously use it to degrease. It's a great degreasing tool, especially for brakes, bearings, and everything. Whack a bit of brake cleaner on it. So this guy decides he's going to do a little bit of welding, and instead of, like everybody else does, get the grinder out and grind the rust off, he decides he's just going to chip away, get rid of the surface rust, smear some brake cleaner on with a paintbrush and just wash the thing off with brake cleaner, let it evaporate, and then he starts welding. But the fumes are coming off, so he's obviously got brake cleaner and rust coming off everywhere, breathing the fumes, finishes his bit of welding. He'd only been doing it for about half an hour and didn't feel very well. Oh, I've got a funny taste in my mouth. Well, that'll be the brake cleaner that's evaporated then. 2 hours later, he's got chest pains. He can't breathe. They've called the ambulance. They rush him off to hospital. 3 hours later, he's in intensive care. The doctors can't figure out what's wrong with his lungs. His lungs are starting to fill with fluid. 4 hours.
My wife's cooking.
Yeah. 4 hours later, they've got a tube down his throat, and the guy dies. He's drowned in his own lungs, in his own fluid. And when they investigated it, if you mix brake cleaner and rust and put a lot of heat and brake cleaner and rust together, you've got the iron oxide and you've got triethylene, which is what brake cleaner is, mixes together and makes mustard gas.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah. and he basically poisoned himself with mustard gas. And then they went on to say,
all these Jews killed during World War II, God bless them, was all
yeah,
killed by some mechanic fucking around with some brake cleaner.
probably. But then they were saying that there was Phil was saying about it, another one, or our health and safety guy. He said a young couple decided to go over to visit the World War One site with all the trenches and everything. And while they're having a wander around, holding hands like a young couple do, they decide to go off and have a little bit of a shag in the fields.
They didn't step over the barriers.
God knows. But anyway, it was red hot summer's day. She's laid down on her back. He's got on top, like you do. Within half an hour, his knees are burning and his wrists are burning, and she's got burn marks all down her back. And believe it or not, the mustard
gas had leaked through.
It come up through the ground. Yeah.
I mean, the amount of times we've been through northern France and through the Somme and that, and you'll see out the front of every farm and like along the side of their fields will be crates. If you slow down, look, in them crates are all unexploded ordnance that they're still digging up.
Yeah.
But they're finding more than they can ever get rid of at the moment.
Jesus. It's absolutely mad. But you're thinking, Jesus Christ, all this stuff from years ago that they found, and all the chemicals, and they're still around today. And you're thinking, I know how to make mustard gas now. Let's take some down to London and let it off in a hotel where people reside. This will remind you of home. But Jesus Christ, some of the stuff that's out there, absolutely bloody mad. Tom's TC's here. Evening, Tom. Good to see you, mate. Welcome along. If you haven't seen some of Tom's videos, Tom he's got I think it's the V-Strom now, so he's starting to get into the trail riding like I'm doing.
I watched his garage video actually this afternoon.
Which was another question. If you leave your bike winterized, now Tom was on about this, he said, if you leave your bike winterized, do you just leave it unstarted over the winter or do you start it up? We have bikes in and out every day, but I tend to bring the bikes in every night and run them up until the fans kick in. And you know that the coolant is up to temperature. That's what we tend to do. Just keep the engines turning over, keep the fuel running through the system, and make sure that the engines are coming up to temp and burn off all that condensation. Obviously, starting a bike in a garage for 2 minutes and turning it off is going to do more damage to the bike over the winter period than it would just leaving it stood cold and unhook the battery and then rehook it back up when you want to go and ride again. So that's that one. Howie's just said, hi Tom, is the black pudding starting to fight back? Cheers, Boo, no more ups. Yeah, Jim's looking very healthy. He's looking like a very sprightly 21-year-old at the moment.
You get new glasses, you get Specsavers.
all that Lego that done it, Jim, wasn't it?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Did you ever get a result on it in the end, though? Because obviously we knew that the guy had hit you. Did he ever get done?
He got sent down, not last year, the year before, October. So they were looking at about 6-7 years, but he pleaded guilty. So he got he did about 3 years.
God, bloody hell.
Yeah.
And just the only thing is now, obviously, you've got to look at the ongoing rehabilitation to get you back up to where you was before.
It's just my stomach basically, because I had the stoma reversal, and I've just got to take. There's a certain medication I have to take because they only left me with enough bowel to operate. Eat with. I've got to take these meds for the rest of my life. So apart from that, it's all good.
Good. Well, at least you're still alive. That was the main thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you'd have been on your bike, mate, that'd have been game over.
Oh yeah, it's bad enough being in the car, mate. There you go. Peugeots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mercedes, Buckham.
Yeah.
Our man's in court for ours. He's got court in 2 weeks' time on 14th or 15th.
That's all right. You'll be there with your rattles, Andy, cheering him on.
You know what? I can't trust myself to go.
Yeah.
They'll end up dragging me in, so it's just not worth the aggro.
Everyone keeps talking about what the hell, because we all know what black pudding is. What the hell is white pudding then?
Yeah, none of that.
You know, everybody knows that
The-
black pudding's made with like what is it, pig blood, isn't it, and bits and pieces, and
It's pig blood, pig fat, maize, and some
yeah.
barley and shit.
But what the hell? What the hell
Spices,
is white pudding? Because you don't get white blood, do you?
well, blood goes black when it's boiled, doesn't it? So obviously, something. Yeah, Google it.
Yeah.
Hang
Winterising
on,
always.
I've got Irving Dawes goggling it right now. Something she don't know.
Whoop.
Take
Was
a
she
picture of
gobbling?
that.
White pudding. What the hell is white pudding? Because everyone keeps going on about this white pudding.
Can't talk about it. You basically it contains no blood. It has a substitute.
It's a blend of
Ooh.
oatmeal, pork, meat, liver,
Oatmeal,
suet,
pork,
breadcrumbs.
liver, suet, breadcrumbs, that sort of thing.
So it's like the vegan option then.
With pork in it, yeah, that'll be it. Vegan option, yeah. Here,
Oh.
Mr. Vegan Man, eat a pig.
Yeah.
Oh, what was it? What was it? One of our customers was in today, and he said to me, he said, did you hear about the famous golfer? And I went, no, what's that? He said, this bloke's on the fairway, doing all right. He said he weren't the best golfer in the world, and he smacked it off the 14th tee. He said this golf ball's gone flying off and went into the rough. And he said, I was playing in Ireland. He said, I went running over. He said, I knocked a leprechaun out. And he went, really? He said, yeah. He said, I took the leprechaun home. He said, I looked after him, fed him, watered him. And then I released him back into the wild 2 days later. And the leprechaun said to me, he said, I'll grant you 3 wishes. He went, I don't need anything. I'm just sorry that I hit you with a golf ball. And I'm just glad you're all right. Oh, well, it's very kind of you. And the bloke went off. The leprechaun thought, right, I'm going to keep an eye on him. And if he does wish for anything, I'm going to grant him. So the bloke's laid in bed and his wife said, what happened? He said, well, I ate this bloody leprechaun and returned it, but he granted me 3 wishes. And he went, oh. She went, did you wish for anything? And he went, no, I wish I had now. Oh, all right. So he's sitting alone in his office and he's thinking, what could I have wished for? Probably be the best golfer in the world. Never-ending stream of money coming out my pockets and all the sex that I can think of. And a year later, he's out on the fairway, he's playing golf, and he saw the leprechaun. The leprechaun said, how did you do? And he went, yeah, he said, I didn't need your help at all. And he went, why is that? He said, I'm a famous golfer. He said, my game really came up and I'm a famous golfer. Oh, are you all right for money? He said, yeah. He said, I don't know what it is. He said, I must have magic trousers. He said, every time I put my hand in my trousers and pull my hand out, there's a £50 note in there. He said, every time I go in, I keep pulling £50 notes out of my trousers. He said, they've got to be magic trousers. And he went, oh. He said, anything else? He said, yeah. He said, how's the sex life? And he went, I can't complain. 3 to 4 times a week. And he went, only 3 to 4 times a week. And he went, yeah.
He ain't married, is he?
He said, it's hard when you're a priest. I was like, sat through the whole joke and I'm like, really? Right, let's see. Everyone's going about, black pudding. Oh, it's white pudding. It's bloody lovely, says Steve. Made with lizard.
White puddings matter.
Yeah. Can't beat berry black pudding off a berry market. There we go. Oh, black peas to go with it. Does that include Will I Am? Cheers for subbing White Rock. Appreciate it. White pudding is an Irish thing. There we go. Red pudding. Oh, here we go. Different colour puddings now. Andy, did you say she was gobbling it?
Yeah.
Married, don't you like understand?
Wicked. Right, one more. As you know, certain motor vloggers are all on the ill bench at the moment. Poor old Richie Vida, Bruce Teapot one, and of course our famous man that's got the gammy shoulder at the moment can't ride. And it was like, oh look, all these big motor vloggers. Oh, it's motorcycle related injuries. No, it's not. Nothing to do with motorcycle injuries. It's just
fucking age, mate, is what it is.
it's old age. It's old age. Yeah. But obviously everyone's been pestering Richie Vida for Wild Bad 26. It's not happening, guys.
He's in Morocco. He's in Morocco.
He's in Morocco. He's doing he's making more money off of his Morocco tours and his overseas
he's
tour.
making. I mean, Wild Bad is is a business. He's obviously leading and running tours as a business, and
Yeah.
I mean, you've got to have a forgiving message. If you think he's out once a week now, or he'd be in Morocco for a couple of weeks, and he's out once a week right up until sort of October, November.
Mm.
So so he's away from home once a week, once a month for a week.
Oh, that's it. And lamb chops as well.
Got to
Yeah.
make it work, isn't he?
Yeah. Lamb
Yeah,
chops
that's
crashed
it.
on the Triumph launch as well, didn't he? Yeah. Yeah. So
Oh,
they're
what
all.
Chopsy did?
Yeah, Chopsy did. Yeah, crashed on the Triumph launch. So everybody's getting out of action at the moment. So it's like, oh my god. The other one as well. Let's have a quick look at this, because obviously there are loads and loads. Because obviously coming up the bike season, everybody's launching their products. Muck Off are doing theirs. Oh, if you buy the new foam sprayer, you can clean it. And it's a bloody plant gun. It's one of these pumpy plant guns with the spray attachment on the back that you can get on Temu for like $11.99 with a cleaning product in it. Everybody said, oh, Muck Off's the best stuff you can get. It ain't all that. There's plenty of other cleaners out there apart from Muck Off that will do exactly the same job at half the price. Good old bit of fairy liquid works just as good.
I've got to be careful what I use on mine. Certain stuff can strip off your ceramic coat. It has to be something or other.
Let's have a quick look at what else. Sammy's Pit Stop in the New Forest. So they've got a new cafe that's just opened. Makes the iconic location better than ever. So that's another one. New Forest then, Sammy's Pit Stop. Breaking the bike price barrier. Yeah, that's a load of rubbish. And the other thing is obviously MCN now is join us on social media and look at our popular bikes for sale. 2015, so 65 plate ZZR 1400, $8,000. And everybody is selling ZZR 1400s at the moment. 2040 and 2015s are going between $5,000 and $6,000. So once Rhythmic gets married, his will be gone.
Yeah.
Time for us smaller vloggers to take the slap up. Exactly, yeah.
Make most of it.
Furniture polish. Here we go. Tom's TC furniture polish. What else is that? Johnson's baby shampoo makes a great foamer. Yeah, cheers, Howie. Good degreaser. Costco washing powder does floors too with grease on top. Yeah, and it's cheap. Oh, here we are watching the video behind Jim. Wicked.
Yeah.
What's that one you've got on your shelf? Is that a Ducati to your left?
That's my Lego Ducati. Yeah.
That's what I thought. It looked like a Ducati. Yeah.
Yeah. That's my little Lego one. Got
Do
some
you have
lights
to
on
plug it in,
underneath
or is it batteries?
No, batteries. That your little battery pack. Yeah, you buy them. They're like a third party. You buy those on eBay. So if you're into all your Lego, like your Star Wars Lego and that, you can put all lights in them and everything. It's really good.
I mean, I remember when I was younger, like getting a £3 or £4 Lego kit, but now they're big money, aren't they?
Yeah, mega bucks. Yeah, I went down that rabbit hole while I was off. Yeah, mega bucks.
Is because the in thing at the moment is obviously these laser burners, or what's the things that do the plastic, the old 3D modeler things.
A 3D printer.
3D, that's it, 3D printer. My mate done me one because he said to me, he said, "What are you into?" I said, "Groot." My whole shelf, literally, let's just whip that round. My whole shelf up there is all Groot. So that's a hand painted one of 1,100 Groots there. I've got Groot in a basket. Got me Groot there.
One of 1,100. They've still got 10,999 for sale.
Oh, and whatever you do, don't go for the offer that is on Temu. MotoGP helmet for $5.
Oh, yeah.
Buy a MotoGP helmet for $5. There it is.
Shocking.
Shocking. Right, yeah, but my mate does. One of my mates does this 3D modelling. He said, "Oh, do you want a Groot?" And I went, "Yeah, love one." 3D model.
Sure, he didn't
good,
say
that.
you want to be groomed.
So yeah, that's Groot. Yeah, 3D. That's 3D one where it does all the plastic, where it builds it up.
Yeah. Have you still got your laser burner? It does your
The coasters.
coasters.
Yeah, yeah. That is sitting just there. Little laser burner.
Yeah.
So good bit of kit that as well. So oh shite, and I've just spilt me bloody Coke now. Oh,
Oops.
mop it up quick. There we go. That's got it. Luckily, I've got the cloth on top as well, so I ain't got to worry about that. But yeah, I've literally got loads and loads of coasters. I've got them all over the bloody place, and we've got another load. Let's flip that up. All the coasters are up there as well, hanging
Yeah.
from the ceiling. So yeah, I've got loads and loads of these bloody coasters everywhere. Absolutely madness everywhere. Mop that Coke up quick. Ooh, you dirty bugger. Oh, and now my lights come on as well. But what else have we got there?
To see what Boo Rider put.
Never used baby shampoo. Look what happened to Jim.
Yeah.
Thomas just said I got a good trail bag on Temu. This Temu does some really good stuff as well. And a great bag for my DJI Neo. I'll tell you what, I'm enjoying those follow me drones, the old DJI Neos. I might have to get myself one for the summer. Just see what it's like.
What one's that? Is that the little tiny one?
That's the little one you launch it off the palm.
Yeah, it doesn't have the controller, does it?
That's it.
Yeah, I see one in
just use
CX
the
actually today.
Yeah.
Problem is, you're out there flying that, and then all of a sudden this wasp starts coming at you. You're sending that fucking thing to the moon, aren't you?
Oh, God's sake. Ugh, Coke everywhere. Yuck. Well, at least I've still got a little bit left. That was a wasted 12-year-old scotch.
Cheap, innit?
Now,
Now, at least put something in your mouth that's over the legal age.
the Neo 2 is great, but the battery is tiny. Yeah, but you can get a controller for it as well, so that's quite handy. There we go. That solves that answer.
And it's made with water.
Last thing to do, let's have a quick, because there was one I was looking at. Oh, no, I'm not even going to do that stupid question. Or shall I? Bought me. Yeah, shall I do that? I might do the question. Let me just go into my emails then, because someone sent me a dick of a question this week, and I'm like, really? Let's have a go. Hang on. Load in the accounts. Lock into that. There we go. Right. I have got a 67 plate Chinese bike. Doesn't tell us the model. 67 plate Chinese bike. Bought it secondhand. And it's got 15,000 miles on it. How much longer do you think it will last for before I have to buy a new one? Don't ask me. I don't know. It depends how well it's maintained, how long it's, what you've done to the bike. You look at our Stuart that had the, what was it, Lexmoto Titan. He racked up 52,000 kilometres on his before it didn't go bang. Someone nicked the bloody thing. So yeah, it did 52k. So yeah,
look after them, doesn't it? If it's garaged, if it's left outside, stuff like that. If it's looked after, if it's not mucked around with, because the biggest thing people do when they get these 125s, they start mucking around with them.
Yeah.
So leave it alone. Jace just said, "Say no to drugs."
Yeah.
How long would it last? 4 days. Did well to get to 15,000. Yeah, it's not a bad looking bike. But he was obviously, do you think I should keep it for another year? Keep it till it goes bang, and then it could last you another year. Could last you another 2 years.
Yeah.
Christ almighty, everybody had an FS1E when we were young, and we used to rag the crap out of those and never had an issue with them. A bit like Trigger's broom. All right, it's had 2 new heads on it, a new gearbox, and four sets of tyres, but it's still going. But it all depends how you look after it and how you maintain the damn thing. So it's just literally that. Just keep it going and see how it goes. That's the only thing to do. Oh, there is coke all over this bloody worktop now, and I keep putting my elbow in it.
Yeah.
Right, we'll do another 10 minutes because I have got a long one tomorrow. I have got three non-running bikes tomorrow that I've got to sort out. So I've got an Aura that's got a fuel problem. I've got an X-Max, bloody Yamaha X-Max, that's got a fuel problem as well. And you try getting the fuel out of an X-Max via the trying to get it out the tank. You can't get it out the tank. Here's me sucking. I'm like,
You're saying that, you know, Paul's handrail come off his WK that time, and WK wouldn't honour the warranty. Well, Darren fixed it.
oh, cool,
All done.
good. Someone was asking about what he said. Oh, we said I've got a WKSX125. Where can you get the parts? You can't. They were discontinued now. But Quadzilla have still got a limited stock of parts. But WK basically all the cheap brands that came out of China about a year ago that were really good bikes have just bit the dust. Buster's here as well. So if you don't get a chance, every last Friday, 8 o'clock, Buster does his own little live stream, and Dorset Rider was over there. I was having a sneaky look, but I tend to go back and watch Buster's live after I finish mine. So it was quite. He does a good bit on a Friday night, and don't forget, Buster's always in on a Sunday night on Time to Go and Todge 29 stream as well. So the big thing at the moment is the Sunday night faffling live stream, as they call it.
Yeah.
With all the boys in there. So you've got Jerry, Howie, Steve Dorset Riders in there, Alex from Bleary View. Loads of them are in on the Sunday. So it's, good little bit of fun on a Sunday night. And it just rounds off the weekend, ready to start a new week. GB, I wonder if they've been using E10. Probably most of them have, but you try sucking fuel out of an X-Max with a hose. I ended up with 2 mouths full of petrol, and I'm like, no, I've ordered the siphon for the morning.
Yeah.
And the best bit is it fits on the end of your drill, so you put the thing in and just whiz the drill up, and it pushes the fuel through. So, yeah, only about £8 as well, so it's not bad. It's just literally a little pump with a 1/4-inch hose on it. God knows how long it's going to take to pull the fuel out of it, but probably about 10 minutes to get 8 litres out of the bike. But it will do the job, as they say. Marvellous. Right, we're going to start wrapping up then, guys, because there's only a few of us in tonight. I bet everyone's out having meals or watching TV. There's bound to be something on the TV tonight then. Right, so thanks to Andy for coming in. Thanks to Jim. Don't forget, Sunday night, live stream, 8 o'clock, Time to Go, Todge 29. Check out their 2 channels. Thanks to GB, Dave Anderson, Jay Dutch, Flat Cat Cafe, Jerry. Who else did we have in? Lily, Mrs. GSA. Let's have a roll down. Slow Rider.
Tom.
Empty Belly, Tom. Howie, 702. Mrs. was in, Lily. Cavan was in as well. Evening, Cavan. I think that's about everyone. Obviously, Buster was in as well. Marco Evo, he was in as well. Leanne was in. Strange Fruits. I think that's about everybody. So don't forget, Sunday night, 8 o'clock, Time to Go, Tosh 29. Sunday afternoon, keep an eye out for it, Mr. Jim. They're normally about 3 o'clock, isn't it, Jim?
About 2, yeah. Probably about 2 o'clock.
Sunday afternoon, get your cake, get your cup of tea, slice of cake and a cup of tea, and come along and join Jim. I'll try and get on this Sunday, Jim. It's just that we were out. Late, so, I'll come and jump in, and Boo's was in as well. So we'll see you again. Don't forget Ask next week as well. So we'll see which one we're wearing next week. Might have a couple of few, special guests as well. So whatever you're doing this weekend, have a good one. We might be out Sunday, dependent on the weather. Go and try that cafe at Silverstone. It's probably going to be absolutely bloody hammering it down again. Yeah, like it is. But we'll keep you updated anyway. We'll see you
I'm
Sunday
selling the
night,
bike,
guys.
buying a canoe.
All the boys there. Thanks to, obviously, Dave. Thanks, Rev, Jim, and Andy. Have a good weekend. We'll see you all again, same time, same place next week. Till then, be well,
Yeah.
ride safe. And for
Later.
Rev and the crew, it's a big goodbye from us all. Take care.